Hello everybody, my name is pangoduck. Welcome to a new series. Warhammer 3 is about a month away. Obviously I'm going to be playing the crap out of that when that comes out. So what better way than to send off Warhammer 2 lovely into the sunset than just modding the absolute crap out of it for one last campaign. Which we probably won't finish, but we're just going to have some fun with it. I've got 338 mods installed from somebody else's collection. If you search for Erynn on the workshop under collections, that is ERYNN, you will find this collection. It seems pretty stable. 338 mods, but it's really cool as well. I've been messing around with it. Lots of extra factions. I won't spoil what they are and stuff, but there's a lot of extra factions, lots of new mechanics, certain races in areas where they wouldn't normally be. Seems really cool so far, and of course it has SFO as the base. Our general plan for our campaign as Crock Gar, which I will say why I'm playing Crock Gar in a minute, is we're going to probably just take over the Southlands. We've been fighting in the Badlands a lot in recent campaigns. We're not going to do that. And plus, the South isn't going to get much attention in Warhammer 3, right? So we're going to take probably all the desert, blah, 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 and maybe we'll even go into Lustria, if there's time. And perhaps we could even go up here. Oh, FPS, we all right? We all right? Yeah, it's like, oh my god, I didn't think you'd load all this. And maybe we can hook up with Mazdamundi or whatever. We'll see. We'll see. Right. So, why Kroq'gar? The simple reason is, I don't really play Lizardmen very often, but when Warhammer 2 came out and we only had the Vortex campaign available, I picked Kroq'gar first, and I think he's very, very cool. So we're going to play him. He doesn't have any really, really crazy campaign mechanics that I've seen. I haven't gone exactly very deep into this just to test it out. But he does have a few little nice changes, and obviously we have extra units, and stuff in general on the campaign map can be very different because of the mods. So, let's make some strides towards actually doing something. Treasury, we've got quite a bit of money. It's actually ancient artifacts, just for a little bit of immersion, but obviously it's just cash for... It doesn't really matter. Alignments. Alignments is our special resource. It's described as your faction's alignments with the edicts of the Slann and the guidance of the Skink Priest. Okay, whatever. We're going to do battles. We're going to get it. Crack on. We can actually use it to upgrade our troops in the... well, every mod pack now just seems to add this to all races. It's like, greenskins have got that scrap thing. Okay, let's give it to everyone. And that seems to be what's happening. So yeah, we can use it to upgrade, but also... You'll notice it says -50, Vengeance of Zottel for Kroq'gar. We did start with 50. When I loaded up the map, I pressed this button, Vengeance of Zottel. It doesn't open a menu or anything. It literally just gives you a quest. Take on missions fulfilling ancient rituals of revenge. Require 50 alignments to activate. So as well as getting upgrades and maybe some tech and stuff, we can spend alignments to get these missions. Our mission that we got, obviously we've got the standard chapter objective, but the mission we got, raise or sack the following number of settlements, 3. And if we do that, we get 5,000 cash, which is nothing to turn your nose up at, and a Scroll of Zunki, which gives us growth, casualty replenishment, melee and missile weapon damage for blessed units, and Star Gift, which is a nice little battle buff, as well as 500 experience for all characters. So that'll be nice. The only kind of sad thing is, it's raise or sack, and I'm probably not going to sack much. We could make an effort to sack, but generally, I'm going to be looking to just take some territory in the beginning. I'm going to ally with these lizardmen, and probably all the lizardmen, depending on what happens if we do get to Lustria, but these lizardmen at least, I'm going to ally with them completely and utterly, and I'm probably going to encourage them to take the Golden Tower themselves. But we, of course, will want to take territory, we'll want to just capture all of this, and not really be burning it all to the ground. But we could do it. We could sack it first. We could make an effort. Maybe we will. But I'm probably not going to do it in this first province, because that... I mean, we just don't need the issues, do we? I don't think we'll be doing that. So yeah, anyway, that's alignments, and that's the Vengeance of Zottel. So we'll see how that goes. Imperium Power is obviously an SFO thing, I think. It seems to always be there, which is to simulate, once you get a large empire, it's difficult to manage and you get some debuffs. We've got Public Order, a recruitment cost reduction, which is lovely, because we're a very small empire at the moment. Southern Temples United. I'm not sure exactly why this is a thing, but it talks about the Southland temples, and we're in control of them. So we get research rate, growth, and attrition reduction. I don't know whether that means the Temple of Skulls and, like, their city, Teotihuacan? Maybe? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. We've got a little buff. Anything else? Not really, to be honest, at the moment. Not at this point in the campaign. So we've obviously got that vengeance. Geomantic web is the same as always. If we can capture these settlements on the web, we can get more powerful commandments. Once we have our things up, we've only got 2 notches at the moment on those. Rights are pretty much the same. Technology, there's some... Well, I don't think this is normal. Because we actually have a whole... Well, it's not. We have a whole section over here. Oh, big section. Based around the Old One's favour. Where we can get all kinds of special techs, which we're not going to worry about too much. While we're here, we might as well pick a tech. We've got the buffing trees for all of the different types of units. Kroq'gars and skinks. Basically, dinosaurs. Greater creatures, bigger dinosaurs, I guess, and the Saurus. We're probably going to go for the Saurus. Very Kroq'gar thing to have a whole bunch of Saurus, isn't it? Probably more so than skinks. I mean, we do start with a couple of skink units, and we may well get a few. But generally, Kroq'gar is associated with Saurus. So we'll probably go that way, but as nice as that would be, and then we can get recruit rank, which will help us, weapon strength, casualty replenishment, that's all brilliant. Oh god, no, don't use the scroll wheel, Pango. As brilliant as that is, I think we probably want to get some kind of economical ones first. Attrition, global recruitment, enemy, I don't care about... Well, physical resistance when defending is nice. They're all really good. I'm just going to cut to the chase. They're all really good. But what I think I will do is go Tablet of Crafts, income from post-battle loot plus 10%, and then sequence of logistics, upkeep reduction for all units. Probably won't go on for the income from sacking settlements, although my mission now kind of says we want that, but... Probably just go to there. Then I might drop over to Tablet of Order, Untainted, then Public Order, and then Growth. And maybe once we've done those things to get us started, I'm not bothered about diplomatic relations, then I might come back for the Tablet of the Saurus. So that's my general loose plan at the moment. Okay. As for units, well, first of all, we do have the Skink Priest of Heavens, which we will embed immediately. Lovely. And actually, there's one last thing. We didn't even talk about the actual faction itself. So embark on missions unlocking unique items of war paint for most units. That's probably to do with the Vengeance, but it may be other things as well. All the dinosaurs have increased charge and mobility above 75% health. Enables lightning strike battles when reinforcements are present. Basically all the time, which is kind of cool. Recruitment cost reduction 25% for all units, although they're still expensive. Let's not beat around the bush. Double experience gain for units when fighting against chaos. And it's just telling us our main income source will be buildings and post-battle loot. Fair enough. You can also see Zotwal Heritage at the bottom there, which is the buff in what am I looking for? The buff mentioned. Why can't I find the word for the dinosaurs? Kroq'gar himself. Last Defender, upkeep reduction for Saurus and Cold One units. Lovely. Ambush success chance and leadership increase. He also has Ancient Spawn, which gives armor and leadership for basically all the feral and all the dinosaurs, which is very nice. Our Skink Priest, I didn't actually check. What are you? Fleet-footed. You have extra speed. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm down for it. Could kind of zip around and cast some spells. I assume you can get your... Oh, you actually get a Stegodon. Oh, that could be fun with a bit of speed. Okay, well, let's worry about it when we get there. We've got a couple of Saurus units. Obviously, the usual Skink cohorts. Some Cold One Spear Riders, a couple of Feral Cold Ones, and actually a Blessed Carnosaur who will be tearing stuff up, and a Feral Stegodon. I didn't realise, and maybe this isn't normally the case, but the Stegodon is anti-large, by the way, as is the Carnosaur. So that's nice. That kind of relieves the pressure of needing anti-large units. Finally, before we actually do something, the Temple of Skulls. We will keep the Underground Lagoon for Saurus. I'm probably not going to grab the skink buildings, at least for now. Gecko Skink sounds exciting. We can get the Kulchan Riders, which are like the bird riders, which are pretty cool. But for now, we're going to stick with Saurus in this place. And I am going to want the Grazing Pastures, Growth, Casualty Replenishment, Recruitment Cost Reduction for Skinks, but that is faction-wide. And generally, when you have a... Just smashed my keyboard, never mind. When you have a special building in a province, you're going to build it, aren't you? Everyone does it. So we'll do that. I will, however, grab the Taming Pen. There's a lot of dinosaur buildings. We will get the Taming Pen, which will allow us to get another Stegodon if we want, a Bastillodon, and then we can move on to more exciting things afterwards. After that, I don't really feel like I need to get a garrison building down here at the bottom of the map. I think we're going to go for the old one, monument, for public order and income increase, because we are going to be struggling for money and public order down here in the beginning. And I think I just want to go economy. We'll do that. And then what I'm actually going to do is just grab the skink favelas just to get a bit more money. Growth, arguably better. I mean, this gives a bit of money as well, but I think I want just the cash. And we'll get rid of that later probably. But I think that gives us a really solid footing. Because look, we have like no extra income. I'm not going to recruit any units for a while, but they are expensive. Not the skink so much, but 213 income per turn. That wipes out our income immediately. These do also take 2 turns to recruit, so that's worth bearing in mind. I'm pretty sure they're going to run away. Yes. So often in a campaign, I'd be like, okay, we'll go back in and recruit. But with what I've just said, I don't really want to recruit the skinks. We don't have a lot of money. The Saurus take 2 turns. I'm actually just going to press on. And then presumably they'll run back in there and defend, and then we'll just kill them. That's the plan. Right, I think we're finally ready to end turn and actually get into the campaign proper. The Last Defender Eternal. There's a lot of cool story pop-ups in here. I am going to scroll through them when I can scroll, so that if you want to pause the video and read it, you can. I personally think it's really good. I really like reading them. Obviously, I'm not going to listen to my own voice and read it all out and stumble over it and all that kind of crap. But I highly recommend these things. They're really cool. So anyway, there we go. You get a really interesting look into the lizard men. Okay, they did back off. I don't know why. They obviously decided they couldn't win, and they are recruiting. That'll probably make this a rather easy auto-resolve. Which is fine. Obviously, we want to do battles, but I'm happy just to get the campaign rolling first. Especially since we don't have that, we don't have forever before Warhammer 3 is coming out. So let's just, I mean, I could sack it. But public order and stuff, I just don't want to deal with that. On top of the bad public order we're probably already going to have. Sacrifice catcher. Casualties captured post-battle. Okay. We also get the Right of Sotek. What does the Right of Sotek do? Is that the defensive one? Yes. Cause attrition to enemy armies in your territory. Unit experience gain per turn, which is cool. Ambush success chance, melee attack, and missile strength for skinks and pterodons for whatever reason. I almost clicked perform right then, while you're defending. Serpent Coast is ready for an upgrade. I will upgrade that, and I'm honestly probably going to get some more skink favelas in there, just so that we can kind of get a couple more units. Because we are building these buildings. I want to get probably one of the Bastillodons, and maybe... Well, I've literally never said Bastillodon. Bastillodons, and maybe a couple more Saurus. Right, good. Okay, no pop-ups, no dramas. All right. So what we actually could do, if we wanted to, is sail up the coast very quickly. Presumably we can land there and then come across. But I'm not going to do that. I am going to kind of walk back in this direction. Partially so I can recruit, which means I will be sat here for 2 turns, which I will not give you the pain of sitting here while I click end turn. But let's grab... I don't think I want another Stegodon. Let's get a Bastillodon. Bastillodons are anti-infantry, whereas these are anti-large. I mean, I realise that's not the whole story, but I think that's what we're going to do. And then we're just going to grab a couple more Saurus warriors, which is expensive, but that's partly why I've done what I've done, to get some more cash through the door. So, let's get that done. I probably will upgrade this straight away as well. Golden Idols as well. I mean, as soon as we can, I'm going to want to trade with these guys. In fact, we might just try diplomacy in a moment. I will upgrade this as well, which is going to deplete our cash, but hopefully we're not going to go in the negative, so it won't be much of a problem. I will literally... Well, hang on. Do you want to just be in a military alliance? Because I'm so down. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You're still recruiting at the moment. Fair enough. Alright, so I'm going to get these recruited, and then we will move on up. Ah, we are being raided, which might put well, we're still positive at the moment, but that could put a bit of a dent in our cash as things go forward. Bastillodons, if you want to read about them, you're more than welcome to. That's not really what I mean when I talk about the story bits, but it's still interesting, honestly. Like, if you're a bit of a nerd like me, you want to read all that stuff. Saurus Warriors as well. I apologize to the people who really don't care, but I mean, at least we're just scrolling down and I'm not reading it all, right? It could be worse. Always remember, it could be worse. Oh my god, there's a lot on this one. I mean, if you are reading it, then, you know, gonna be here a while. Right, time of prosperity. That's actually lovely. Public order and growth. Perfect. So, we've got our units. We're going to move straight up, I think. I'm probably not going to campaign march, because in SFO, that does increase your upkeep by 5%. I think we're just going to walk for now. Well, I'll click on that so that we know we're going. We do have a sneaky little sneakerson down here. Not that sneaky, stood in the middle of the road. Hopefully he's not going to be a pain in the bum. Right, we've arrived. That's kind of it. We can now build... Oh yeah, of course, I haven't built the favelas yet. I am going to do that. I could build anything else. Ooh. The Black Altars once we reach level 3. All the Skink Priests. Okay, well, for the moment, though, let's get cash in the door, because I don't know what's going to happen. We might be getting raided more and stuff as well. I just want as much money as possible to keep us going in the immediate early game. Okay, well, I guess I asked for that by going into a military alliance. Do I really... I mean... Do you know, I'm going to be cheeky here and say we will join that war when we can. Now, obviously, any new wars he gets into will be dragged into. God, I thought you did something then. Watch yourself, bro. Yeah, if he gets into new wars, we'll have to. But I really don't want, like, some stupid vampire army just rolling down here for no reason when I'm fighting the Skaven off. Not really what I'm looking for. Okay, so we are being raided still, but we're getting a bit more money now. Here, yeah, stories from the Solar City. There you go. There you go. Give that a read. Really, really interesting. I don't know, maybe I'm just a total nerd, but I enjoy these lore bits. Okay, Tablet of Crafts is done. Income from post-battle loot. We also got Builder for being present in regions during building construction, so we get extra growth, construction cost reduction, and income from all buildings, which is not game-changing, but nice. That is going to be 9 turns now, but it'll be worth it. As you've seen, money's going to be tight, so we'll get... Oh, you can do... I thought that you had to get these in order. Well, that I did not realise. I should have done, because it's... Whoopsie-daisy. Because there's no arrows. Well. Well, maybe we do want income from cities. Maybe not, though. I'm still kind of happy with the plan we had for the time being. Income from trade, maybe, depending on what we get rolling. But for now, we'll stick to the plan. Upkeep reduction is definitely what I want immediately. Because then we can recruit some more stuff. Oh, there you are. Just chilling with your 4 units of slaves. You do you, my friend. You do you. We do actually have skill points. Didn't realise. Aha. Ratok. Let's get then. We do have 2, so let's get, obviously, harmonic convergence. And then I think I'm going to go... Maybe for Curse of the Midnight Wind. I mean, listen, we all know Thunderbolt's a lot of fun. It's also good against artillery pieces. Actually, that might swing it. Because if they have Warp Lightning... I do know this isn't their main lord. They have a main lord up here. And I've got a feeling he's got Warp Lightning cannons. I was going to go Curse of the Midnight Wind. Just to make sure that our Saurus really do pound them into the ground. But I'm going back on it and getting the Thunderbolt. And I'm going to target their artillery if they have some. And if not, maybe even just like Rat Ogres and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Raiding again, obviously. Flooding? Ooh. That's painful. That's really painful. And that might stop me reaching... No, I still can reach. Is it only in this bit? Is that what we're saying? I don't know. Either way, that really sucks. Income reduction and everything. I still will grab that upgrade, obviously. How much, sorry, how much is rank 2 compared to rank 1? 200. Oh, an extra 100. Okay, fine. They are not going to defend, which is an interesting choice. I can still reach, and I will. Pyrrhic victory. Oh, Fesket's here. Ooh. Ooh. Lightning strike, anyone? It literally does nothing? Okay, well, I guess we're going to have a first battle then. Can we win? I mean, they're not even slaves. They are clan rats. I'm not, like, going to walk into this and massively regret it, am I? There is a warp lightning cannon. It reckons we win. I bet it's that disgusting Skaven map, isn't it? Yeah, with the stupid thing in the middle. I hate that map. I hate the Skaven maps. Okay. I'm slightly concerned, but we do have a blessed Carnosaur. I mean, he's got Storm Vermin, obviously Fesket himself, Rat Ogres, the Warp Lightning Cannons. Maybe if we can take out these specific pieces, that'll be big. I really wish Rathok had a flying mount or something now to just go and do that. Well, we're obviously going to give it a try, because otherwise we don't have the money to recruit more units. So we're just going to have to hope for the best, aren't we? Five. Five. Really? You're going to hit me with 5? Alright, that's more like it. Okay. Right, yep, it is this map. I mean, I'll tell you what I will say. It's not as bad as the map that's, like, underground with water everywhere. The Skaven map. I hate that fucking one, right? Anyway, shall we deploy behind this ridge literally because of that stupid warp cannon that we can't really do much about? Alternatively, we can go in the trees, but do you even hide in the trees? Oh, you do? You do. I tell you what, I'd actually like to have a little bit of a look at our units quickly. Just a little look. Just a quick one, all right? Obviously, we're fighting this together. I'm not doing like a replay for this or anything. I think it would be more fun to fight these ones together for now. So, who are you? Well, you've got spears. It's crucial that we see the spear unit. Saurus are badass. That's all I'm saying. Very, very cool unit. Really, really cool. They're just Saurus as well. Obviously, the Skinky boys, they're chilling, being cool as well. Look, Lizardmen are really cool. There you go. I've said it. Got our Cold One Spear Riders. So they are obviously anti-large as well. Armor-piercing melee. I wonder how good they are against the Rat Ogre. The Feral Cold Ones should be anti-infantry. Well, they're not, but they are armor-piercing fast attacks. But they are fragile, I think. They can also have primal instincts, which will cause them to rampage under pressure. I don't really care, to be honest. And then we've got our new Bastillodon, which is blue. I don't know, have we probably got one of those mods where you can have random coloured dinosaurs? Cool guy, cool guy. Our Stegodon. And of course, our blessed Carnosaur. When Warhammer 2 was announced, everyone was like, oh yeah, these were like the coolest units ever, weren't they? Skink Priest, just vibing. And what have I done with Crock Gar? Oh, he's here. A little bit further away. We love Crock Gar, don't we? So, note he has Cold-Blooded, which does give leadership and stop rampage. I assume you have it as well. You do have Harmonic Convergence and Thunderbolt. Right. To the actual battle. Let's get everyone out of the way for a sec. Yeah, I think I deploy here. I need... You might still get shot. I'm thinking we literally have like a pretty solid line. The only worry is there's going to be so many of them. I was going to put my skinks on that side, but what I might do... But then we're probably going to get shot by lightning, warp lightning. Maybe I move everyone over a bit. Maybe we won't get shot. Maybe we will. I'm thinking we do something like this. Maybe we even turn that a bit more. We're going to have to be, like, pretty defensive, I feel. And then hopefully we can use the cavalry to sweep around and do things. I'm not overly fussed if the Rat Ogres come into the middle and we've got our anti-large here, because obviously the dinosaurs are going to have their own ideas. And this is anti-large. The Carnosaur. I'm probably going to put the Bastillodon over here. Bit of a tanky boy. Going to reinforce the ranks. Wizard. Well, Kroq'gar can go in them. Well, Kroq'gar can kind of vibe here for now. And we're literally just going to have to play it by ear and see how we go. Oh my fucking god, there's a lot of them in there. Where's the cannon? There's the rat ogres. The spawning units. Did they spawn it on top of me? No. There's the cannons. I could be sneaky. What's the range? Pretty long. We could be like really sneaky and try to go jump on them. I think for now we're going to put everybody on, well, the front line on guard mode. I assume they're all going to flank round. That's why I've done this. We'll see. Maybe I should have moved over a bit more towards the ridge. I don't care whether they can see me or not. I mean, we're kind of hidden. But the main thing is that cannon can't do too much. I wonder if I should be really trying to grab a bit of an element of surprise here. How quick are you? 57. Well, hang on. Oh, I can't see the rat ogres anymore. 37, 37. I'm just wondering whether we can afford to do a bit of a hit and run. What's that? Clan rats? Rat ogres are faster than me. We know it's there. We know it's there. Oh, we can't reach. Oh, we can, though. Go a little bit closer. Where are we? We're getting a little bit close, but we're okay. The spawning units. Where are you? There's the cannon. Do you reckon this will work? Oh, how long does it take to cast? We're just going to go for the Hail Mary plays. 2, 1. I've done it a bit too early. Oh, maybe not. Where is it? Oh, wait, that... Okay. It did like nothing, though, did it? Wait, let's get you back. It didn't really do much. I don't think it was perfectly aligned in the end. That took ages to come down. I didn't realise. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know what they're doing. Why deploy like that if you're going to completely reshuffle? I don't know. But I still think it's in our best interest to wait behind this ridge. Possibly to shift over even a bit more. I realise this is not high-octane gameplay, but... Oh. Oh, oh. You want to have another go? I probably shouldn't waste all of our stuff. Rat ogres are actually coming over here. I'm going to assume the spear riders can do a job, but what I will do is move the Carnosaur there and put you over here. You can walk, though. You probably run. And I'm actually going to get you to help, because it looks like the rat ogres are just coming, which is fine. Let them come. I'd like them to come over the ridge, though, if possible, so that we don't have that cannon hitting us. I don't really want them hitting you guys either. Alright, people are coming in. That's fine. It's just we're going to get hit by a few night runners. That's okay. How far are they going? This is a bit of a weird chess battle. Where's the edge of the map? Oof, okay, there. Alright, 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 alright. Hold up. Let's take stock. They're all coming in at once, suddenly. It doesn't really change anything. You have got really a useless ranged weapon because of the angle I've put you at. I'm still going to leave you there. Nothing's really going to happen. We're just going to let them come and wash into us and hope for the best. Feskit will be the target. Blessed Carnosaur is just going to have to go whatever, but we're probably going to avoid the storm vermin, and we need to locate the storm vermin if we can without too much frigging hassle, because the storm vermin had pikes, right? Pretty sure? Storm vermin? Hello? There they are, halberds. So I don't really want anything to fucking do with them with this. We do have Thunderbolt again, which, to be frank, I could actually put on the cannon again. I don't know if that's going to be correct. Anyway, so we're just going to let them come. There we go. Come on, boys. Now, we are going to get overwhelmed a little bit, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, there we go. We'll keep you in reserve for now. Right, we should be able to smash these. We're anti-large. We've got the dinosaur there as well. We should just rip them to shreds, and we are doing a really good job so far. Let's go. Right. Got the feral coal ones on this flank. They are going to get overwhelmed, though. Let's keep you back ready to go in. Let's just pause again. I know, I'm not going to, like, pause all the time during this campaign, I promise. But I do want to make sure we win this battle. Let's just send you into the melee. I'm going to send you probably on that kind of trajectory, because that's going to be messy. Well, I could actually just send you in there, but I don't really want to get flanked. You've got to defend the flank. You're going in there. You're going in there. As for you... Probably... Oh, you can't cast it in an area. It's only on one unit. I probably don't want to overcast it then, do I? Additional armor, but a huge miscast chance. No, we'll cast it normally. Probably just on the... Well, actually, no, there. And then I'm probably going to send you into combat, and we'll just keep an eye on your health. Alright. They need support. They're going to get hit in the back. Unfortunately, these are all... Actually, no, they're just clan rats. I'll take it back. We're doing a decent job here. We're going to get overwhelmed, though. But at the end of the day, it was Pyrrhic. And it's going to be Pyrrhic, potentially. If you can pull out and let the dinosaur tank, that would be great. We're going to want to cast spells as much as we can. Deal with Feskit. There's the frigging... I can't really do much about that warp cannon right now. Actually, that's not true. If we send you in, Carnosaur, could you actually just deal with that quickly? Oh, yes, is the answer. Yes, excellent. Right, sorry. What are we doing? How are we doing? What's happening? You're tanking a bunch of... No, this isn't what I wanted at all. We're probably going to lose these Spear Riders in the end. They're going to have to sit tight, I think. It's just going to have to be what it is. We've got too much going on. We could maybe pull you out and assist. Let's go for that. We can probably cast a spell again. Let's make sure... I just want to keep on top of everything here, if we can. And I might just drop it into the middle of this. That'll be okay. You don't have anybody to fight, so you can probably... Actually, no. You can go that way. Let's do that. Kroq'gar somehow ended up in the middle of all the shit chasing Feskit, but that's okay. Just fight. That's fine. You're shutting down these for now. This is a tough one. I want to make sure we're doing what we can. I really want you to get out if you can. I want you to get out and swap places. The rat ogres will come back, but they're kind of weak, so I don't really care. If you can win that battle, that would be great. What about you over here? Are we okay? Did you get stuck on a tree, did you? Bless you. The skinks are doing their best. Just, like, be more useful, like, if you could. If you could. Gonna bring in that thunderbolt. There we go. Let's swap. Actually, no. All of you together. They're routing. Excellent. Turn around. Focus the rat ogres if you would. My good friend. Why is it every time I look at a dinosaur, they do nothing? Do something. Hello? Team? Alright, well, I need to buff armor. Now you're going to do something that I look away. Let's buff them again, because they are having a tough time. You're ready to go in, but unfortunately I took too long, so we've kind of got a bit ambushed. Hopefully this side charge relieves the pressure a bit on the skinks. Sorry, they're not skinks. It's our shields. Our shields. Our spears. I can speak. Right, you have almost dealt with the cannon. And I kind of want you to finish dealing with it. As much as I need you elsewhere. You're not needed here anymore. Let's try and get you out. How are we doing? You're rampaging. That's kind of okay. Come back this way if you could. The spear riders I'm concerned about. I don't think this is needed anymore. No, deal with the cannon, please. Alright, let's cause a bit of a rout. That would actually be great. And then if they want to come back again, that's fine. We could Thunderbolt. Where do I want to Thunderbolt? We don't really need to. I guess we'll just put it in the middle. You could just hold for a sec. Let's cast this spell. Come over here. Right. To be honest, the Carnosaur... Oh god, how is that still alive? Alright, alright. Do you know what? Swap places. Swap places. You can actually go into those storm vermin because they will slaughter those cold ones. Feral cold ones are routing. The spear riders are okay. I'm going to charge, even though this is a really bad matchup. I'm hoping the charge will be enough to break them. They're all rampaging, but that's fine. I mean, the charge was absolutely shit, but I'm hoping we've got overwhelming numbers and we're just going to break them, which we seem to be close to. This Stegodon is a legend of the game. He won't show me any combat when I look, but he is a legend of the game. I'm going to sit here and we'll have to pause afterwards to catch up. Please. Oh, there we go. He does fight things. Excellent. Right, what's happening? Good, we've routed them. I'm going to let the rampage probably chase them down, if they will. Didn't see you fuckers there. That's kind of annoying. Maybe the spear riders can get after them with a bit of support from you. I don't want to over-chase. We are in a settlement battle, so we only need to just win. You're taking a fair chunk of damage, but you're okay. Buff these up if we can save them. It looks like there's a lot of routing. I'm sure they'll be back. Maybe I ought to reform, although maybe we can push the advantage and just make them fully rout and not come back. Possibly. I am going to bring you this way. You're rampaging. You're trying to get rid of these. Oh, you actually came back. Feral cold ones. You might... I'm just going to get you to chase here, and we'll see what happens. We good here, boys? Skinks have done a wonderful job. Oh, hello. Great. Fucking Skaven. You can't really have a proper fight, can you? You just gotta rout them as much as possible. We have another Thunderbolt. It doesn't really matter, so I'm probably just gonna like throw it. I don't know. There. Okay. I don't really like Saurus. I don't really want running all the way across the map. In fact, this is kind of... Well, you're there now. Where's the Carnosaur? I think I need your support, sir. We've not really looked at the Carnosaur a lot, have we? We've had a lot on. You'll be alright. How are we doing down here? They're routing. You chase them away. You don't bother. You can turn around. Let's get you there. Go and help Crocky because he's got carried away again. You're rampaging. Don't worry, we'll get to see a lot of the Carnosaur in other battles. We had to make sure we won this one. Let's get rid of these. And I think, looking by that, we're about done. That was a little bit tough. Well, not really, but we took a lot of damage. But I don't think we lost any units, which is perfect. That's what I really hoped for, and it was always going to be a bit sweaty. I think deploying behind this ridge was pretty crucial. We don't really need to chase anything down, by the way, because obviously it's a settlement battle. But yeah, getting behind that ridge was pretty big. Just to stop the lightning cannon, because it could have done so much damage to our lords, maybe to the dinosaurs. Really happy with that. Jolly good. I'm sorry it was a bit of a turn-based battle, but we got the victory, and that's really what matters. So let's head back to the campaign map, shall we? Well, apparently it was Pyrrhic, so fair play to the auto-resolve. 2,000, that's actually very nice. Gambler's Armor. Ooh. Armor plus 5 ward save, 8%. I don't mind that at all. Not bad. I tell you what, we got a lot of kills as well. Like we didn't really get to focus on like the Carnosaur, but it was ripping heads off. So were the feral cold ones. I mean, I know it was mostly clan rats, okay? I know, but still pretty cool. Right, we will just occupy because I don't the other reason to not sack this stuff. Yeah, Gambler's Armor we know is because getting all the way back down here to stop a rebellion and stuff is a real pain in the arse. We might have to do it anyway. But I don't really want to deal with it if we can. The raiding isn't helping. Also, wiping out their main lord is pretty big, because now we can probably just push on to Doomglade. Of course, that and that are together. Let's make sure you don't... Listen, your war goal is that, and nothing else. Anyway, confident attacker, lovely, little buff for attacking. Defeated Warlord Feskit actually gives us 5 armor and cause fear when fighting against Skaven. That's pretty cool. And it may be interesting when we get to Queek if he's alive. Okay. Righty-ho. So, skill points. Obviously, Root Marcher. I mean, it's Kroq'gar, though. We've got to just make him a badass fighter, haven't we? It's pretty much the rules. 2 skill points here. Now things have slightly changed. I probably will get Curse of the Midnight Wind. Extended effect duration. Greater effect. Maybe Roiling Skies. Do I care about that? No, because we're not really going to be fighting against flying units at the moment. Breath would be... Wind Blast would be good against Skaven, but Skaven are temporary. That said, would I like to get a full arsenal of spells rather than upgrade them? So we at least have a point of everything. Utility over effect. Possibly. I mean, we're going to be fighting Khalida, right? We need to think about that. Wind Blast might be good against the Skelly boys. Although this would probably be better. We'll go Curse of the Midnight Wind, I think. Yeah, we're going to focus on that debuff. Okay, so we need to replenish a bit. I don't know what we're going to do about this army, because it's probably going to run away. It can't do anything. But we'll have to keep an eye out and see... No. See what it does. We can actually upgrade. It comes with the skink building. Which means we can look at Gecko Skinks, Tangling Bowlers, Vanguard Deployment, Aquatic, Quick Learner. What's Quick Learner? We'll never know. Well, we will know, because if I go on Recruit, I can pin it. Oh, less experience to rank up. Okay. Bowlers tide down their foes and slow their approach. Interesting. You don't do much damage, though. But I guess you fight in melee a bit as well? You can fire when moving. You have a lot of range. We only have 8 bowlers. And they don't really do much damage. They just slow stuff. Which is interesting. But it feels like quite difficult to get the best use out of them. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We are paying less upkeep because we're in a settlement. But generally, I don't think we can afford to recruit anything just at the moment. So that's fine. Now, the commandment. Growth, replenishment rate, upkeep? Or do you think we better go public order just for the beginning? This one. Public order and untainted. I think that might be necessary for now. Also, it does give the army ability Holy Stellar. Stellar? We're going to go Stellar because I enjoy it. For our own armies in the province. Let's do that for a bit, but I would like to swap over soon. But I just want to make sure we get the public order going in the right direction. Right, let's see what you do. Hopefully, you're going to go and take that sometime. And then we can join up. Yes, raiding, I know. Okay, Last Defender Eternal, the thrill of the hunt. Give this a read if you want to. Shouldn't use that bar because it's terrible. I never learn. Very interesting stuff. The raiding army, by the way, they went out of my vision. And they just walked back towards me to get just into my vision ring. And then started raiding again. The cheek of these boys. I mean, I admire them. But... Christ. What an annoyance. We do have another skill point, which will go straight into Enforcer of Order, which is a weapon strength buff and a big buff when fighting Skaven. And actually, the second point is also Greenskins, Dark Elves, and Chaos factions. You know, Chaos, Norsemen, and Beastmen. I can't reach them, and I'm worried we're going to get into a Benny Hill situation if I try. They can't do anything. So I might leave them and just go towards Doomglade after 1 or 2 more turns of replenishment. Now, here's a very cool mod, which I had to go and look up after seeing this, and I was like, what the hell? I have a second army? Province Patrol. once you have a full province, you get an army that we don't control, a neutral army for all intents and purposes, that patrols the province, which is really cool. Now, it's not just a defensive buff, because I believe if an army defeats it, I think they can steal supplies or something and essentially give you a debuff if your patrol gets defeated. So it's not like totally just, oh, now provinces are too safe and you can never take them. You do get advantages for wiping out the patrol. If it dies, I think it comes back after like 5 turns or something, depending on maybe not if you're sieging the capital or whatever. And the strength of it scales with the capital. It only starts at level 2, and I thought that's a really, really cool addition, especially for things like this where, imagine there's a small, really shitty army that's just annoying the crap out of you, and you've got a little patrol going around. So I thought that was really cool. It's a really cool mod. I like that. I would have never even have thought of it or found that mod. Right. That's it then, isn't it? We can end turn again. I almost need to end the episode, but we'll go a little bit further. A little bit. We could grab an upgrade. We have 12. What would I upgrade? Oh god, there's a lot. Oh. Imbues fire damage. Oh my goodness. Well, we won't for now. We'll save it for now. Also, so just to clarify, that is not this resource. The old one's favor. That's definitely a different resource, and I don't know how we get that. It doesn't really matter for now, so I'll shut up. Let's then turn. No doubt they'll just sit there forever, but they won't be able to take any of our settlements, so we'll just ignore them, get healed up, and head for Doomglade. Strict. Oh, okay. That's always a good one. Extra public order growth and tax rate because we've been in a low public order area. We've also unlocked the Rite of Awakening. We'll take a look at that. Negative growth is kind of sad news. And they actually did go in the underway, so maybe they're going to go home, which is fine. Rite of Awakening. Land Mage Priest will become available, but it costs 7.5 grand. And that's only available for recruitment. You still have to pay for it as well. I assume it's a Lord, not a hero? Big assumptions. I don't know, though. That's fine. So I can't really catch you. I think we don't really need to replenish all the way, hopefully. Bearing in mind we have wiped out their main army. So I think we're just going to take a stroll in this direction. And if they want to come after the Cursed Jungle, even with the limited health we have, I'm assuming we can win. Oh god, imagine if we can't. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. It's only the Lord where I'm like, well, would the Lord just solo everyone? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Anyway, you see Province Patrol moving around. It will literally go between all the settlements. It's really, really cool. I do need to end the episode, so we'll leave it there. Next episode, hopefully we can wipe these out. I'd like to probably take this province for myself. I mean, he's just sitting there. Maybe I can get him to go after that somehow. The problem is if I could get him in the war, because he's not at war with them. I could get him in the war, but the problem, since you can't see that that's a Skaven settlement, can you target it with a war goal? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out. Having a lot of fun with this so far. I hope you guys are as well. As I said, check out the mod pack. It's really cool. A lot of really fun factions. Obviously, I'm going with quite a basic faction. There's a lot of craziness in there. I recommend you check it out. Anyway, I'll be quiet. Thank you very much for joining me, everybody. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next episode.